You are now watching the new episode of iMallyTV. Let's not delay, because the streets have been talking and they're talking about me. Okay, so I'm not even going to go into what the streets have been talking about other people, because while I was on my break, I found out that the streets were actually talking about me. So let's get into this, because I got a message to tell all you broke ass niggas that are out here watching my video, sending it to my dad and telling him that I should be ashamed of myself because I said it with my entire chest that I'm a batty man. So I got a message for Unu, okay? So in my first video, my first ever video on YouTube, yeah, I said it with my entire chest because people were trying to call me sexist. I said it with my entire chest. How can I, a batty man, be sexist? Lo and behold, the people from the hood, the people from the streets that know my dad, found the video. I don't know how, but they found the video, sent it to my dad, said that I should be ashamed of myself. I'm bringing shame and disgrace to my family and that I need to delete the video. First of all, don't be speaking on my motherfucking life, and don't speak about me unless I'm sucking your son or your dad or your grandpapa. Better yet, maybe your baby father's dick. You ain't got no right to be saying that I should be ashamed of myself because I'm owning myself. It took me a while to be comfortable within myself, and just because Uno are so small-minded and bad-minded, Uno thinks that I should go into this little box that you think I'm going to remain in, but that is not happening. Let that be known. Okay? Second of all, whoever spreaded this video around, fuck y'all and don't fuck with me. Okay? Because I ain't fucking with you. Don't fuck with me. Simple as. I said it with my entire chest that I'm a batty man because it took me years to come to agreement with who I am. And if you don't like that, I don't even know these people that are talking about me. So therefore, keep watching, keep praying. Shall I tell you the reason why? Because I'ma do me, hun. I'ma do me. Because if I ain't owning who I am, you know what's gonna happen? We're not gonna talk about me behind my back and saying that that boy's a fucking batty man in the fucking first place. So, for the raps, I'm not deleting the video. I'm not going to be ashamed of who the fuck I am. You can continue to send my videos to my fucking dad because you clearly ain't got nothing fucking better else to fucking do. Furthermore, all you aunties out there that are older than me, that in your fucking 50s need to go look after your fucking grandpitneys and go look after your own fucking children, yeah? You should be ashamed of your own fucking children. Never mind other people's pitney, mind your own fucking pitney, yeah? And meanwhile, I'ma sit here doing my batty man antics and I'ma live my fucking life. Come step to me about embarrassment and I'ma fucking show you embarrassment, yeah? If I ain't fucking sucking your baby father or your son or your godson or your cousin, or your nephew, if I ain't sucking their dick, keep your nose out of my business. Capiche? So, the streets have been talking. Let's get into this.
I'm a LitKidBeatz.
So girl, the streets got hot this week. So I was minding my business because, you know, I've been on a break, you know, and I really enjoyed myself being on my break because YouTube really takes up so much of my time. Every Friday I dedicate myself to come and record for you guys, and then I edit on a Friday, and it just sucks the life out of me. So I decided to take a break from YouTube and also enjoy my summer. And during that summer, I decided to take annual leave on every Friday throughout summer so that I can rejuvenate and spend time with people, because, you know, now that my Fridays are taken up, I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, so I was minding my business and I was like, girl, I don't know what I'm going to talk about on YouTube. And then lo and behold, the streets. Actually, we're talking about the streets. Seems to be a running thing recently. So basically, the TheShadeBorough got suspended this week, and I was like, oh, not the main source of the streets. So I was like, why the TheShadeBorough got suspended? And lo and behold, it was my man Diggity. Now, you know, I might be a batty man, but you see, I do love a little bit of drill music, me, you know, like sometimes, not every day Pop and Lady Gaga, you know, like sometimes Diggity and Geeks. Anyway, so Diggity must have posted on his story that fuck the TheShadeBorough, report them for harassment. And the reason why, apparently, allegedly, the reason why he said this is because the TheShadeBorough posted about him apparently breaking up with his previous girlfriend. I think her name is Maya Myers or something like that. And then the TheShadeBorough posted about how he was with this new girl called Tennessee. Obviously, Diggity didn't like that people all up in his business, all up in his love life. So he was like, fuck the TheShadeBorough. People report them for harassment and he can do that. He's got a platform. I don't blame him. Lo and behold, the TheShadeBorough got suspended and the account is suspended. They've made some new accounts somewhere, somehow. They made a new account, but the main objective is Diggity took down the TheShadeBorough. Now, furthermore into the week, obviously this whole thing's blown up. Everybody's clocked on that Diggity did it. The TheShadeBorough was talking about how they, you know, they're gonna come back stronger than ever. Blah blah. And then things just got a little bit messy because Diggity decided to post apparently either one of the members of the TheShadeBorough or he posted the owner of the TheShadeBorough. And well, let's just say that his head is not the usual sized head. So, you know, everybody was a little bit like, ooh, that's the owner of the TheShadeBorough. And you know what? You know, let me... By the way, if you don't know what the TheShadeBorough is, the TheShadeBorough is the UK version of the Shade Room. Now, if the owner of the TheShadeBorough is a man, like I ain't trying to speak on anybody's life, but if the owner of the TheShadeBorough is a man and you're messy because, you know, you're all up in people's business, like I'm all up in people's business, but if you're all up in people's business and, you know, you're messy like that, like I'm not saying that you have to be gay to be messy like that, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just gonna say, straight men are messy to an extent. Gay men are even messier, and gay men love celebrity culture. Like, straight men are messy when it comes to real life shit, but I feel like they're only messy when it comes to football. But when it comes to celebrity gossip, straight men aren't that messy. So, you know, you have to be, you don't have to be, but it's really common that if you're into pop culture and you're into the messiness of pop culture, that there's a possibility that, you know, you're homosexual. And for me, if that is the owner of the Shade owner, and if he is part of the LGBT community, I would just love to know what his plans are for the homophobia that is in the comment section of the TheShadeBorough. That is all. Anyway, so the TheShadeBorough is currently suspended, and you know what? I ain't gonna say that I'm happy because, you know, it's the main source of the streets, and you know, everybody loves gossip. You can't lie, everybody loves gossip and everybody wants to be all up in people's business, especially celebrity culture. So they're saying that they've got a backup page, and you know, they're gonna try and get back the main account. But for now, Diggity took down the TheShadeBorough. So this week we really went through, there was a death. So Greg Leaks passed away. I don't know if it was this week or last week, but he passed away, and they Nene held an event to celebrate his life. And I felt, and you know what, I was really happy to see that, because if you watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, and if you've been watching it from the beginning till now, you know, you'll know that Greg Leaks was such a support system for Nene. They had their ups and downs, but you could tell that he kept Nene grounded, and he was Nene's backbone, and that's a real true husband. So to see him pass was I just hoped that Nene was okay. So the fact that she ran that event, it kind of signaled to me that, you know, maybe she's going to be okay. The reunion of all of the cast members, previous cast members of Real Housewives of Atlanta, previous husbands of Real Housewives of Atlanta, being there to support Greg was so refreshing. And it really touched me. It really touched me because, you know, it shows to me that, you know, you really need to strive in life to get a partner like Greg Leaks that will stick by you regardless whether you're wrong, whether you're right, whether you're just play out of order, like that will stick by you regardless. And you know, Greg Leaks was a good man. It's sad to see him go, but you know, he's left his footprint on the earth, and I believe that everybody should strive to be just like Greg, you know, be a backbone for your other half and support them through thick and thin. Rest in peace, Greg Leaks. And Nene, I hope that you stay strong. I hope that you have a strong support system around you, and I'm really going to be looking out for you here and now. Whether you're back on Real Housewives of Atlanta or whether you're not, girl, I'm gonna look out for you, because this is a huge loss, and I felt it. You know, I felt it, and I just really wanna see her prosper. So Nene, I'm gonna look out for you, girl. Let's get into the music. And you know, this week the black girls are shining this week in New Music Friday, and you would really love to see it. So we got Chloe from Chloe and Halle. She's gone solo and she's released her debut single, Have Mercy. And if you ask me what I think of the song, so I'm not too keen on the song. For me, Have Mercy is an album track that some people like and some people don't like. Some people agree that it's a bop and some people don't agree that it's a bop. For me, Have Mercy hits for some people, but it doesn't hit for everyone. I watched the music video. The music video is okay, but the music video didn't sell the record for me. And I do feel like Chloe has that sound. I don't know, she has that sound, and it doesn't always hit for me. You see, Do It is my favorite Chloe and Halle song. Have Mercy it ain't doing it for me. So for me personally, it's an album track that some of the fans want to be released and some of the fans don't want it to be released. For me, it's just not that single. Now, if you're gonna put up Chloe's Have Mercy and Normani's Wild Side, if you're gonna put both of them together, which one would I pick? Normani's Wild Side 100%, because I got that song on replay and it's grown on me. Do I think that Have Mercy is gonna grow on me? No. So like I said, the black girls are like shining this week on New Music Friday. Another black girl that's really doing it for me is Ari Lennox, Pressure. Now, when I first listened to it on New Music Friday playlist, I was like, yeah, it's cute. One thing that stood out to me was Jermaine Dupri's on the track, and I was like, Jermaine Dupri? Like, I don't know, like, I feel like his time has come and passed. However, when I watched the music video, Ari Lennox sold the song for me. Like, I got it. I got the song. I got it. So if you're not really feeling Ari Lennox Pressure, if you're not feeling it as an audio, like if you just listen to it on its own and you're thinking, I'm a little bit on the fence with this one, I'm not sure if I like it, I'm not sure if I don't like it, I'm a little bit on the fence, I would suggest you go watch the music video, because she really channels the icons of R&B music. And, you know, she's just creating a little lane for herself, and you know, I'm actually enjoying watching where she goes. So Ari Lennox Pressure is definitely a song that you guys need to listen to this weekend if you're into your R&B like I am. Another song that I want to mention is, going back to my UK roots, is Western's new single, Wonder Woman. Now this is definitely different for Western. Like, they haven't really done an Afrobeat influenced song before, and they really did it well, especially Louis. Like, Louis came through, which for me, Louis always comes through on all of his verses for me. I'm not saying, like, I'm not kissing ass or anything, but for me, he definitely does come through on the majority of his verses on Western songs. So yeah, Louis came through. The song is very Afrobeat inspired, you know. I just like it. I definitely think you should definitely listen to that track on New Music, and also go listen to it on my playlist on Spotify. Search iMallyUK on Spotify, and also it's on YouTube. It should be somewhere somewhere. It should be somewhere on the screen for the link for the playlist. Go check that out, friends. And then lastly but not least, the track that is utterly trash this week has got to be Alicia Keys' new single, what's it called? LaLa Unlock featuring Sway Lee. Like, Listen, Alicia Keys, girl, sit down. Just literally sit. No more studio time. At this present moment in time, I want Alicia Keys to either write songs for other artists so she can get money that way, or just retire and reap the royalties. You've got enough bangers. People gonna be playing your songs at weddings for a lifetime. Just sit down. Sit down, girl. Just sit down. Come out of the studio, because right about now you're wasting everybody's time. Like, for me, Alicia, if your next project is not gonna be timeless, if it's not going to be timeless, if it's not going to be a classic, just forget it. What I want Alicia Keys to do is, she still believes she's got a little something still left in there. She still believes that, you know, she got a little something. If she believes she got something left in her, then, you know, pursue it. But I want it to be timeless. And if it's going to be timeless, it needs to be timeless, and it needs to be her last album. She needs to let it go now. She needs to let it go, because the last album that she released, I can't remember what the album was called, but the last project that she released came and went, honey. The album, and when it called Alicia, came and went, girl, came and went. The album came and went, and whatever she's doing at this present moment in time, no, forget it. Just forget it. Just forget it. If it's not timeless, Alicia, leave it. Move on. Wow, that's me done, friends. A little bit of a switch up running order, because, you know, I had a message to say that I wanted to be at the forefront of the video, because I needed people to hear my fucking mouth today in this video. I'm back every Friday. Right, it's going to be uploaded every Saturday. Check me out. Please go check me out on Spotify. Search iMallyUK. Subscribe and like and comment. Follow me on Instagram at iMallyUK. And yes, I will be here next week, because the streets are always talking.